Hey everyone, it's me, Lisa. Today on Doodle Draw Art, we're going to draw Dorgal from Smallfoot. So I'm going to start off with my pencil. I'm just going to draw some circles here just to show the basic area where things are going to be. This will be where his head is, and then his big belly and body is going to be back here. And then you can see from there he's got his arms coming down from his shoulders, big oval here, another big oval on this side where his other shoulder will be. And you can also see like his hand with his thumb, where it's going to be right around here, and his other hand and his thumb. I'm just looking at the poster from the character for this show, this movie. And he's got super long legs. They're kind of like big triangles that come down from here. So he'll have this sort of a shape for his legs, and then he'll have his toes and stuff coming out this down at the bottom. All right, so that's the basics where he's going to be. Maybe I'll just show you where his mustache is going to go as well. It's going to have this sort of swooping mustache that comes like this. So we're ready now to go switch over to some sort of more permanent drawing device. So I'm going to use this Sharpie ultra fine point. Hopefully this one is sharp enough. Hopefully it's not dry. I haven't made any drawing tutorials lately. I'm sure some of you have noticed this, and that's going to change. So if you want to give me some requests, you just never know what might happen. All right, so let's start off by drawing his facial features, and so we're going to make some ovals right here for his eyeballs. So just going to make a nice oval here, and another one right beside it, right here. And then we'll make a dot for this eye, and a dot for this eye. And then he's got really big, thick eyebrows. So we're just going to make a little line here and make a little arch over the top. You can color that in now or later. And his other eyebrow, same thing. We'll just make a little line here and then over the top like this. And we can color that in now or later. Totally up to you. All right, so let's make his mustache. So it's going to come swooping underneath his eyes here. So we can just start off by going swoop like this, and then we'll make it a little bit hairy, fluffy, out to a point. Same thing on the other side. So first swoop up, and then over. We'll go a little further here, out to the point. And then we can bring it underneath. So maybe we'll go just a little further there. And then we're gonna swoop. Actually, let's draw the little, let's just draw right under here where it's gonna swoop down and up. And then from there, it's just sort of a hairy connection like this. Ta-da. All right, now we get to draw his mouth because it's right here underneath his mustache. So we're just gonna make a U shape like this. And then I'm gonna make his lips inside of this. So let's make his bottom lip right in here and his top lip hardly peeking out from behind his mustache. And then he's got some big goofy teeth. So let's put 1 tooth right here and 1 tooth right here. And then we can see some of his bottom teeth as well, just like lines like this and this and this, like so. All right, now let's draw his ears. So here are his eyebrows. His ears are just kind of, it's like horns maybe. I think they're horns. They're not really ears, are they? And then on the other side, same thing. Just a little horn like so. And then we can draw the top of his head. So from right in here, we're just going to swoop up. And we'll make a little hair on top of his head like this. And we'll swoop back over toward that other horn like so. Awesome. All right, so now we can draw his chin. And it's again just sort of this hairy sort of outline going around this circle that we already drew, just making it look like he's super hairy. All the way around like so. And now we have his whole face done. Just a little line right in there. And now let's draw the next thing. Let's draw his hands. So over here we're going to have one thumb that sticks up like this. And then we'll see his fingers. So right in here we're going to have bump, 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 and bump, and then knuckles, 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 like so. And then on the other hand, we're just gonna see like this one thumb kind of swooping out like so. And then these knuckles here kind of bumping in like this. But on this side here, looking at the poster, we just see the hair sort of coming up right over the top of this hand and then swooping down along the edge of his whole arm. And we might as well finish this arm. So it's just gonna make a little jiggy jags coming up to his shoulder there. When you erase all these sketch lines, you're gonna really see the shape of this pop out. Now we can do other sides. So let's start off by making a little shoulder that's gonna sort of be hairy, sticking out here. And then we're gonna go down to underneath his hand here, and we'll just sort of make a bit of a belly like this. And then we'll make some little hairs coming out this side. And we're just gonna go hairy all the way down his arm, like so. Now we can draw his big belly. So this is the shape of it right here. We started to make some lines on this side. So let's start to make some lines on this side. So I'm just gonna make a few hairs sticking out like this. Just gonna keep doing that all the way around this oval shape that we made. That was gonna be his little belly. It's really just kind of lots of up and down lines, really. And we can sort of show these little fur shapes inside the belly too. It's always good to show what's going on there, not just leave it flat. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Let's draw his legs. So I'm gonna do the same thing that I did before, which is just make a really shaggy leg. Not quite as shaggy on this side. All the way down. And then we're gonna curve it in a little bit here. And we'll draw a great big toe. And then a few more toes. And we'll just maybe show that this is furry too. I'll just make some furry shapes coming down like this. Like so. And we can do the other leg. So let's go down like this, like this, like this. And on the inside, same thing. And then across the bottom like this. Now we're gonna have a big toe here. And some more toes coming along from this side. All right, now I can just draw a few more of these little sort of fur shapes coming all down like this. All right, I think it's time to erase some of our pencil lines so we can have a better look at this. Now, where is my eraser? So that we can totally see our character. A little smudge mark on my page. I wonder what that's from. All right, so he's not really going to look like himself until we finish these details. So let's go ahead and color in between his teeth. So I'm just going to make nice, solid black in here to color inside his mouth. Just like so. And now I'm going to use a blue marker. And I've just got a color marker from Desser here. I'm going to switch to the other side. There we go. And I'm going to color in his lips and his horns. This blue. And same thing for his hands. And his feet. All right, so we're getting there. Now, I'm just going to grab a nice pale blue. Just put a little bit of blue around his eyes. Just a little bit, just right in here. Just a little bit of blue. Right in here. And then I have gray. I'm going to start to add some shadows. This is going to help him look even more spectacular. So let's see, we've got some shadows under here, just sort of underneath his beard, if you will. So I'm just going to come in behind with this. Give it some depth. And then we'll make some fur lines here. I'll add some more shadows behind his hand and behind his other arm and underneath his mustache and underneath his mustache on his face. We'll make some little lines in here for his fur, like so, and some shadows on his legs, because his belly's really sticking out, so it's got lots of shadow here. Then we've got, like, to show that he's rounded shape, we'll give some shadows around the edges, like so. And where else? A little darker here. Bump, bump, and then we'll just add some shadows down here in the fur shapes that we, at the bottom here especially. So the thing with these shadows, they don't have to be terribly perfect. Just put them in wherever they look good to you. All right, I think I'm just about done. What do you think? So yeah, I bet you were doubtful at first, right? When I first started making this and it was looking sort of like a bunch of scribbles, you were like, what? That's never gonna look like the character. All right. And a little bit of shadows in his mustache, just a little bit. Okay. And since he's, standing here, we might want to put some shadows for his body on the ground here like this too. Maybe even darker ones than this would be good. I'm just going to grab a darker gray. Add a little more color. Next, darkest gray. It's pretty dark. Hopefully not too dark. It'll be whatever it is. Well, that's okay. All right, so there he is. So I'd love it if you would comment. Tell me what your favorite character is from Smallfoot. Check out my other tutorials. Click like if you liked it and subscribe for more doodle, draw,